So in this video, we're going to learn how to use the note field. So this is for how we would track non-inventoried sales in rows. So these are items that have not been entered into rows, and we're going to manually ring them up in the register. So in this case, what we've done is we've created some our top selling items as categories on our POS. And to do that, we basically press and hold on an empty grid item, and then we're going to hit the plus on it again. We're going to create an item, so we can create an item that's already in our catalog. But really what we want to do is basically turn them into categories. So to do that, we're just going to hit create item. And in this case, we're going to name it women's dress. I think we actually have a women's dress on the screen already. But just for purposes here, now we're going to select a category. In this case, it's going to be a category. Actually, let's go back. We're going to make this women's top because we don't have a dress category made already. So then we're going to select a category. We're going to select women's top. And this is a category that we've created in rows. So we do have to have categories already created in rows to do this. So we're going to highlight that one. We're going to go back, and we're going to hit save. And so we're going to hit done editing. And now we have a women's top button on our screen. So now when we click on that, now we can price things as they come to the register. So this is, these are non-skewed, non-barcoded items that have a handwritten ticket. So we'll do $29.99 and hit plus. It's going to add it to our screen. If we click on that again, it pulls up this screen here. And this is the note field. See, it says add, it says note and quantity. We're going to click add a note. And as long as we know the consignor's account number, we can credit the sale to that account, even though it's not ever been entered in rows. So we're going to say 1002 is the account number, and we're going to hit save. So now we have this women's top assigned to the account number 1002. So now when that sales batch, when the sale goes through, we're going to do new sale. That's going to go into Rose's sales batch, and it's going to retrieve that from Square. And then Rose will see that account, that is going to see that 1002 in the note field, and know to assign that to that consignor's account. And since we used a category to create this that we already had in rows, it's gonna carry that category over as well. So basically, all we have to do then is look at our sales batch, and let's go back into rows. We're going to look at our sales batch. We can't see today's sales batch in there right now, but we can see previous days. So basically what we do is anything in here that's highlighted red, that means there's something in there that needs to be fixed. And it's got a fault. Everything else that says ready means that Rose knows who it's assigned to, knows who, what account it's assigned to, and the category and everything else is correct. If we scroll through here, you can see anything that's got a SKU number, those are all skewed items. So Rose knows automatically who those belong to. See these yellow ones here, these are manually entered items into rows. So that means we entered them up at the register, and we put something in that note field. In this case, you can see we put 4 cedar bench. So that's actually a lost tag account. For us, is account 4 is lost tags, and cedar bench is the description. So now when we post that to lost tags, we can reference that item and find it for the appropriate consignor. You can see here we put 9405. That's the account number for these people here. So since we put those account numbers in, Rose knows who to attach those sales to. And since we created a button on our register using a category that we created in rows, Rose also knows what category those do. So they're highlighted in red because those are manually entered items. So we do need to go over manually entered items, these yellow items, and make sure that Rose correctly attributed them to the right account. And that's really what we're going to do, is just go through and make sure everything looks good. Anything that's red has to be acted on. So these items don't have categories attached to them for whatever reason. So we're going to click on that and edit that and put the category in right here. So in this case, we're just going to put miscellaneous. For some reason, this item was not set up in Square when they manually priced it at the register. So we're going to put miscellaneous because we don't specifically know what this one is, and hit save item changes. So now that one's ready. These other red ones we have to act on and fix any faults that are in there before we can hit batch post. But that is how we track non-inventoried items in rows using that note field in Square.